Like, it's incredible.
Yeah, and then now we had the whole story.
Difference in terms of like how people exactly inside of the public transport. Like
Thank you. I love you too.
That's something that I'd like to see more of, but also I feel like Japanese culture, people are much more trusting. You can trust people and much more respectful of public places, but also each other. And you know, in the UK, I think you would never leave your belongings out on a table to get stolen. Whereas in Japan, never happens. People would hand things in, or they would say, "He forgot this," or whatever. So people, it's the kindness, perhaps, maybe.
And I think, as we spoke about just then, about you saying you're proud of your country, I think that we've seen that massively. And as I said, when we had a tour of Tokyo on the first day, the lady was so proud of everything she was showing us. And it's so nice to see everybody so proud of their country and wanting to show that off. And I think that's something that's really nice. And I'd like to sort of take that home and to be able to see that more back home. Who will be proud of themselves and their area.
Respect. Humanity's respect level here is out of the world. Like, it's incredible. I love the fact that like every person you meet recognizes that you exist. You can be walking down the street or like in an elevator or something, and it's just like the slight bow or the slight smile. Like, you're recognized as a human here, and it's like you respect each other's space, you respect each other's like ways. There's
a respect for the environment, a respect for public space as well, which is incredible. Like, take this one for examples. There's not many trash cans anywhere. You don't see very many garbage cans, but you still see no garbage. So everybody holds onto their garbage. They respect the public space. They hold it with them. They take it back. And when they find the garbage, they get rid of it. It's very clean everywhere, and it's very like, it's incredible that.
And then we went to Hiroshima.
It's hard to talk about it. We learned a lot.
Yeah, we learned
quite a lot.
Yeah. We went to the Peace Memorial Museum. It's called. It was interesting to see because we're European, so we were taught from a different point of view. We were taught in school like what happened in Europe and then what happened in Japan, just very briefly. And then now we had the whole story.
luckily, we went to a very good sushi restaurant, and the quality of the fish is exceptional. You never get that in Germany. It's a bit more pricey, but it's totally okay. We liked also not only the quality of the fish and the food, it's also the handcrafting, the job of the sushi chef with experience over years, and it's the whole event, being there, tasting.
We had a set, so we had octopus and squid, tuna, the lean, and mackerel.
Eel, very good. My favorite actually was a young squid with a bit of sea salt on top. It was very nice because the taste was light, but I liked it very much. Yeah, it was a recommendation of the sushi chef. So as the last bite for me before we went, is also a sushi and also with baked, fried. So I like prawns, all kind of prawns, like big ones, small ones. I tried it. Even those little ones you put dried on the rice, white rice, to have some fishy flavor on white rice.
Culture, the culture. For instance, on the train, it's very silent. It's very comfortable. It's clean. You have to stand in line to get on the train. In our country, it's a mess. If you want to go on the train, in general, the trains in our country are a mess. They're not so good. They're not so efficient.
Never on time.
Never on time. Trains on weekends too, which is very bad too. Really? It's a pleasant experience, and people respect each other, so it's good. I would bring that.
I also like
culture.
The no tipping culture.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's amazing.
Wonderful. You gotta tip, and it always makes you uncomfortable because you're not sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta put 10%, you gotta put 15%.
Yeah.
You don't want to be too cheap, and if you don't tip, they're really mad at
Right,
you,
right.
and it's a big deal. And then you're like, oh, they're gonna hate me if I don't put enough. And you also have to calculate it.
Exactly.
You get the check, and then you're like, oh, I have to do 15% of. So it's a headache, and you know, just tell me what the price is. I'll pay it, whatever the price. But I don't want to.
Wow.
It's like a game. I don't want to play this game. I just want to eat and go home. Right.
We just discussed actually recently that it's last year we lived in Switzerland, and for us Japan is like Switzerland in Europe. I mean, it's very, you know, it's very, everything is very structured here.
Very clean.
Very
street.
clean, super clean. I mean, we are very impressed how clean it is, like everywhere, and everyone respects rules. So we enjoyed it a lot. This is a difference versus, for example, Bangkok or Beijing, because like in other cities, it's you know, it's more, I don't know how to say, like more crowdy, like people is more like moving around you, and here like everything is very calm. And we even made a lot of photos, for example, yesterday in metro station or in elevators with this, you know, signs like keep silence, don't like respect others. So we enjoyed it a lot.
This is new experience for us.
Yeah,
Very quiet transport. Cool.
Yeah, very nice. Difference in terms of like how people is acting inside of the public transport. Like everyone is respecting others, like keeping silence, you know, trying to like not to occupy a lot of not to occupy a lot of space, like sitting, you know, this like you feel this kind of, you know, respect like between people in a public transport. So this is why we like, again, and not only in public transport, actually everywhere on the streets, like for example, even yesterday in Tokyo it was very crowdy on some crosswalks, and you are walking and no one is touching you, no one is beating you, you know, like shoulder to shoulder. Everyone is like, you know, like a water. Yes, try to flow. So yeah, very nice.
I really wanted to visit Japan once in my life, but it's very far, and it's very expensive. But I had a part-time job, and my parents helped me, and I finally bought flight tickets to Japan. And if I come first time, I was so like, what I will do? So I am so shy, I am so scary. But first days was very interesting for me, because I look really different, right? The Japanese people. So everybody look at me, and I was like, oh my god, what I will do? But I have still this reaction that people are curious of me, like, oh my god, you're so beautiful, so kawaii. And now really I'm happy, because in my country people very much interest in my look, like my hair, and any Czech people laughing me for my nature hair, that I look like sheep. But in Japan, people love me. People love my hair. Thank you. I love you too.
The people here are the nicer people we have ever met. It's incredible.
Very kind people.
Yes.
Everybody stops their routine to help us. So whenever we are lost or we need some help, I feel like Japanese people are always very keen to help.
When we arrived here in Japan, unfortunately my luggage didn't come. I was super sad because it's my honeymoon. I wish I could have my clothes. So I was a little bit crying at the hotel. And the lady that works in the hotel, she approached me and she asked me what was wrong, and I tell her my story, and she starts to cry.
Wow.
It was so kind, because yes, you can't find this anywhere else. We've been to many places, many countries, and Japanese people are the sweetest.
Yeah.
Yes. It's impressive. Congratulations. You guys are different. It's just sad that my country will never be like this. I wish my country. I wish everybody in my country had the opportunity to come to Japan and see how life can be.
I remember the first night when we arrived in Chitose airport. We didn't have a hotel for the first night, so we directly went to a camping spot. and when we unpacked our tent, we found out that they missed sending us the poles for the tent. So we had a tent but no poles, and we were really a bit messed up. So I had to go to the forest and find some sticks and prepare everything. But then there were two really nice guys from Sapporo at the same camping spot, and they were asking us if everything is okay. They helped us, and they also offered us to stay at their spot, because we actually arrived at the camping too late, so there was no administration open anymore, and they just offered us to stay at their spot because they had a really small tent. And yeah, we were talking to them the whole evening, and their English was, they didn't speak too much English, so we were mainly communicating by phone, but still that they were so helpful all the time. And even the next morning they asked us, is there anything else you need help with? And it was just amazing, like how open people are as well. Even if there's the language barrier, they come to you, they approach you,
and we will always remember. It was really the first night we were so lost. It was already dark, and they were so kind to us. Where should we sleep? I was a little bit lost.
But it was our dream to came back to Tokyo, because it's like in the future, It's not, if we go to New York, New York is cool, but Tokyo, it's like, wow, amazing. It's really different. We don't know another country or another city like Tokyo in the world. You have Tokyo, and when we arrived in Tokyo, we were like, wow, amazing, and everybody is really kind, really respectful, and we don't have this in France. In Europe, it's not like this.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of rules that we as foreigners don't know. So when we went to the izakaya, and then we were like, wait, where's the chopsticks? How do we order? How does everything work?
Yeah.
It's a bit, confusing. And we have an onsen in the hotel, and there was also so many rules. I was quite scared of doing something wrong.
Honestly, most people have been very helpful if we needed help. So anytime we've asked a question, they've tried to help us, and we found that extremely helpful. We found that very nice. So it has been quite a change culturally, but we feel like people have been very helpful here, so it's sort of made it a lot easier.
Initially, but we did read up on a bit of things. What is polite, what is very impolite, and I think if you stick to that, you're going to have an easy time now.
I think I really like Tokyo, but here is very...
Here you've got a bit of both.
Yeah, you've got busy, but you've also got quite nice and peaceful, and I really like that. The difference of you can go and have fun in town, get some great food, meet your friends and all that, and then you can come here, get a bit of fresh air, walk around, still see beautiful. The castle is stunning, but it's quite nice and chilled. Yeah. So it's great. Get a bit of everything.
The contrast, respectful towards people. No, because we're very short-tempered back where we are.
Yeah, it takes people this much time to
get angry.
Because everybody's so busy trying to get out of the way, but everybody here is busy, and you don't see the negative of it. Everybody's still trying.
I think I've heard a horn once.
Yeah, no one beeps at each other.
You mean the
yes,
the car?
It doesn't happen here, or there's no arguing,
shouting.
Yeah, exactly.
So that'll be something just to learn to take a minute before you
get
angry.
Definitely, because I genuinely think everybody would be so much happier, because it's such a nice way to live. Just let the person go, or just same with we were on the train, and you see so many people get up for elderly people and stuff, and I just think that's so nice, because I feel like at home everybody would be like, oh, whatever, So I really like that here.
I mean, every country is different.
Right.
I think you, for instance, you have a kind of image of Japan that is not the same than Chinese would have, or it's a cultural.
Yes. It's same but different.
We prefer Japan because in the image, even in the culture, in the personality, I personally believe that Japanese are more calm than Chinese would be.
Friendly.
Oh yeah.
Also.
They are relaxed, not that stressed,
not
but
too
maybe
speed
it's a generality A kind person also. I never went to China.
I have always wanted to come to Japan. I've been to maybe 25 to 30 countries.
Really?
And I haven't come to Japan because it was kind of expensive. So I decided this year that I will just go anyways because I want to go, and if I don't, I will never do it. I like anime. I like Japanese food. I think the language is really cool. And I like the island environment, the subtropical climate. So I just want to come to Japan. Japan is very clean.
Clean.
People seem to take pride in their surroundings. And even the street food is good quality.
Good quality.
Like in some places it's not so good unless you go to a restaurant. A lot more emphasis on keeping ancient culture alive. So really making shrines and temples and historical sites very available.
To South Korea, and then we came back and we stayed for another 2 months. So it's a long trip. Yes, because we made a trip to come to Japan mostly, but we thought it's so close, why not experience maybe another culture as well. And we've noticed it is quite different. Well, I come from the UK and quite not as forthright with opinions or with saying how we feel. And in the Netherlands they're very open about doing that. And in the public are like quite loud as well. So I've noticed being in Japan, people are more conservative maybe, but more quiet. Like being in the metro is really relaxing, for example. Like it's not loud, like I'm used to being in the one in Amsterdam, for example, and it's so loud and everyone's talking and there's not awareness for other people. So it's actually, that's really nice, I think. And the politeness, I really appreciate. Being aware of like other person, you know. Well, it was immediately a lot louder and a lot. That was. I think we got so used to it being quite calm here that it was even more of a shock. Like we were wondering how we had this conversation. Like how would it have been if we had gone immediately from the Netherlands to South Korea and then to Japan? Or I think it's because we went to Japan first that we noticed this loudness more. Like everywhere.
Like people came up to you to sell their stuff.
Exactly.
Really?
Because we went through markets in Japan as well, but it was very, it was, you could walk through and not expect to be approached or,
And people spitting on the streets a lot. They would just, rasp their throat and just spit on the streets.
It is maybe more of a hygiene thing, a ritual, I think, there, more than in Japan. I think, maybe it was that openness, that willing, that more, I guess, being a person to approach another person, then you have a bit more of an idea of. I think I felt that a little bit in Korea. Let's say people in Japan that we've met are very kind, and it's not. If you want to approach someone, it's not like you will get refused, but you have to sort of feel that it's the right moment or something. Whereas I feel like there wasn't the same needing to wait or something in Korea. I think that's what I noticed. I didn't feel like I needed to